going to be talking about the Federal High Court declining Yahaya Bello's medical treatment. He says he wants to go abroad because he's not feeling too well. He has requested for his international passport. Okay, let me just read through a little. The Federal High Court in Abuja on March 21st declined a request from by former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello for the release of his international passport to enable him travel abroad for medical treatment. Justice Emeka Mwite delivering a ruling during the resumed hearing of the alleged money laundering case brought against Bello by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, held that the medical report presented in support of the application was not signed by its author.
Okay. Anyway. Well, that's what's going on right now. But it's I don't know. Well,
but I'm just going to add that before you start asking your questions.
Yes.
I saw a story, I saw a video, I saw a picture
where he was.
Yes.
I saw it too.
Yes.
I saw it.
Yes. And that's someone looking for a medical travel.
Wife number 4.
But one thing there is that it is not illegal for somebody to have a fourth wife.
Yes.
But one thing that I want to bring out of this issue is this. I don't know the counsel to Yahaya Bello. They did one error that is so obvious. Even those people that did not have legal mind. You know, they filed this application in 2 different high courts. The first one was the one of last week. They are not the one that sees your passport. That's the first one. In that case, they are not the one that sees your passport. It's in the case of he was alleged to have paid using state money to pay for school fees. Yes. So they are not the one that collected you now file it that they should release. That one has said, come. There is no way you can go anywhere because I'm not the one. But this particular court that now sees his international passport. I don't know what is wrong with our politicians. By the time you want to ask them, you've done 8 years as a governor of Kogi State. So within that 8 years, you did not build any hospital that can treat you. Which kind of people are these people? Somebody who is going to be a senator for 8 years, when he now have a judicial issue, that time is going to sick. He wants to travel abroad. So for that period of year, you cannot build hospital. And that's why you see our former president going abroad. Within the time they've ruled as head of state or as president, they cannot have an hospital where they can go. That particular judge that reviews him of traveling abroad, God is going to pay that judge. Because, one, he will have even put it in that judgment that come. You are governor for 8 years. You did not build any hospital, even in Okene that you can go. Then another thing again is that even if he has 4th wife and he wants to do honeymoon, Mr. Shopito, there are a lot of places to visit in this country now. I mean, what is, I don't, maybe I am the one that I've told some certain people, if I don't want to join politics, I'm not interested in joining politics. If I find myself mistakenly, maybe in another ward, I will make sure, even if I'm within a local government, that hospital there is what I'm going to be using. And I will not pay for anybody to go to another local government to go and have. If you said you build hospital, if you ask them now, they'll say, that is what class hospital? They'll say, what class hospital? What class? The same what class hospital in Kogi State that you've ruled for 8 years. You cannot go to that hospital
and get treated.
Now you want to now go to Obodo Oyibo to go and treat what? And that is the problem. Do you know it's a shame? Look at Donald Trump. He also has some ailments now. When is he coming to Nigeria to come and receive treatment in Nigeria?
When?
Because I don't know. Because I don't understand. How would our president, former president, even current president, France, pam, fresh, UK, pam, why? I don't understand. At times you always make me sick. You are ruling a country. They have hospital in your country. You are not leaving your country. Are they not ashamed? Because I don't know. How would I, for instance, now, if you are leaving my house, you are selling Gary, I will not go outside to go and buy Gary.
I'll buy just from here.
I'll buy from your place because it's very cheaper. It is very near. So what is their problem?
Maybe it's a thing of prestige.
Which kind of prestige? or because they know they did not put all those things in place. If I put it in place, is it not a duty that the hospital that I built, that I'm going to go there? I can even do a live video. This is the world-class hospital I built when I was a governor. I am receiving treatment there. Is it not something to sell the state?
Okay. All right. Shegun Shebuta, what are your thoughts about the travel ban?
Well, I mean, it's all, again, one has to look at this from the larger picture and always feel bad that these people don't respect us, they don't rate us. All of these things are just drama. It's drama, It's all a sham, it's a charade. Both the court that is ruling and the person that has been ruled against, they are all jokers, as far as I'm concerned. Some things happen in this country and you wonder, the level of dysfunction in this society is deep. It's so deep and so bad that we don't even realize it anymore. We don't know that these things are not normal. This man he wants to go for medical tourism. He's marrying wife. Okay, like my brother said, yeah, anybody can marry. In fact, you can even be on a stretcher and go and marry a fourth wife. It's your business. It means however you fulfill your marital duties to your woman, that's your business. But you are now saying, you that we saw video of you, heavy celebration and all that, get marrying a woman. The same you in that same period is asking the court that you are sick and you want to travel abroad. That alone is enough for us to just sit down and we should be crying, we should be weeping as a country that, okay, who did we offend? Why? These people, Ayofayoshe, have we forgotten? Neck brace. I can begin to count public officials that were being tried for corruption, and the standard operating procedure now is that you slump in court, you slump, on the way to court, or something. Sham must be a medical issue with your life. If we release a prayer for them to catch them, that those sicknesses that they are feigning, maybe they should actually receive it. But I'm not cursing anybody. I'm not praying any prayer. I just said maybe, So, so I think that as a society, we have to continue to demand accountability of these people.
Very important.
We need to continue to tell them that we see through their games and we are not interested. So I would love, the people I'm the most upset with in all of these things that are happening in Nigeria is you people. It's you. It's the fourth estate of the realm, including my brother. I know you are doing your own in your personal capacity, but that's the media. We need to do more. When we are fielding questions, when we're interviewing these people, and we're talking to them one-on-one, people need to put questions to them directly. We're not doing enough of that. We pander to power too much. We koto, because at the end of the day, we all know what happens, in this society. The guy calls a press conference and is going to look at Wiki, call press conference. People will sit like this, and then they will just be talking nonsense, with all due respect to him. Since we're on national TV. And even
insulting the press.
And you'll be insulting people, insulting the journalists themselves. When are we going to man up? Including some of the supposedly best journalists and best TV stations, conduct interviews, and I'm left disappointed. I feel you ask a question, the person answers you, you must ask a follow-up question to put them in a corner. If they didn't answer you and they shift like this, follow him. Close mark him with the follow-up question. He moves like this, follow him. The reason I'm saying this is that all of this is happening and this guy is still dancing up and down. Why isn't anybody challenging? He's going to have some sort of media engagement at some point. Why are people not putting it to him and asking him, Oga, are you really sick? Are you, we need to embarrass these people. Honestly, I feel that maybe the only solution, what I see that we have not done, and one of them actually said so, that's Rotimi Amechi. One of the things that Nigerians have not done enough of is to name, shame, harass these people without breaking the law. So Rotimi Amechi was saying we should stone them. That if Nigerians stone them, that politicians will be afraid if Nigerians start stoning them. But I'm not recommending stoning anybody. But I think we can shame them
with your mouth.
With your mouth. I think that when you run into them at the airport The way you see people thronging around Peter Obi,
Yeah.
celebrating him. When you see the one that you are not happy with,
Mm.
don't go and take picture with him. Go to him and say,
Ask him
Oga,
questions.
and put your opinion to him.
Mhm.
In the United States, in France, you see people challenging the
Yeah,
prime minister.
yeah.
I saw what's his name, Macron,
Mm.
just walking down with a security detail somewhere, and protesters were nearby, and somebody threw a question at him from among the protesters. He stopped and then faced them and engaged that person in a dialogue for about 3 minutes. 3-minute long video. I watched it with my own eyes. When he now saw that reason and logic had ended and the person wanted to start insulting him, he now left. But he engaged. So Nigerians need to understand that we need to hold these guys accountable so that they will not be taking us for fools and taking us for rights with all these nonsense games that they play, in the
I don't
public
know the
space.
reason why those kind of forum interview, they don't normally invite somebody like me. Like the
They
one
will
that
not
said,
call you. Your wallet is too much.
They won't call him.
Because one thing is, I've seen a senator that I know very well. I won't want to mention his name. He's a former senator that he called for pipe-on water because that vicinity where I school then, there is not much water, although there is public water. But in that area where his house is situated, people normally get to outside to get water. So he now facilitated the water. They did it in his house. They now send the pipe out. That was a day. Our own water now spoiled, so we have to go there. The security men in his house, they were now doing as if they don't want. I said, come, it belongs to the government, not to your guy. Or else nobody's going to have water here. I make sure nobody has water for 2 days. When he now came back, he now asked them to come and call me. And I told him that, come, this water does not belong to you. I can see the emblem there. It belongs to the federal government of Nigeria. Why did you allow them to even do it in your house in the first instance? You know, that's saying he abused me. I did not say anything. I left. But I have it in mind that God is going to create an avenue for payback. But God later created it. We met at Murtala Mohammed Airport. And I went to him. After so many years, I said, I thought you were going to be senator forever. So you remember me? I mentioned my name. You, that the water that is meant for government, you put it in your house. You are not allowing people to fetch it. Hobby, are you not a senator?
Oh,
you are nobody. You are just an ordinary civilian like me. And I just went out.
I'm John.
It is very, very important. It is very, very important that we continue to challenge these people. Just imagine if there are no NGOs, if there are no journalists that are not armchair journalists, because some people are armchair journalists, some people they are trading journalists, irrespective of their medium, they cannot open their mouth to say
anything.
Maybe because their shit is so huge that they've shop, they cannot ask the correct questions.
Of course.
So we need to be challenging. If you are challenging them, just imagine we don't challenge them. Nigeria would have been worse. Exactly. But at least, like somebody now, they've done my streets. Very good interlock, I must confess. Also, it has not ended. Maybe because of me or because of the resident. I don't want to know. But what I've achieved my aim is done and it's done.
Okay, let's pick this last call before we wrap up the show. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I can hear you, please. Okay, I can hear you now. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, please go ahead. We're listening. Okay, thank you so much. Well, he just shared his own opinion. He asked a question, but I didn't get your first question. But anyways, we can't even have time to respond to that. But thank you for sharing your opinion. I think he was just pointing out the fact that why are the women in power in politics are not really
Don't you know
supporting?
women? Women
Yeah.
are the enemy of